From an undisclosed location in America, you are watching episode 16 of Card to Card. So, this week's episode, we're going to talk about the Enfield monster. So look at the art there of the Enfield monster. This is from the Cryptid Nation set. Now this is just a second edition card, but the artwork there by Kelsey Giacchino. And that is the artwork there of the Enfield monster. So what is the Enfield monster? Had never heard of this creature. Now this card describes it as an alien. So the story of the Enfield monster, back in April 1973, Enfield, Illinois, on the night of April 25th, there was this man named Henry McDaniel. He heard scratching noises at his front door, and he got up and he looked outside and he thought he saw a bear. So he took a gun and a flashlight and he went outside bravely, and he looked around and he did see the creature in the rose bushes. Now, his description of the creature was that it had 3 legs, 2 little short arms, and 2 big eyes. Was about 4.5 feet tall and grayish in color. So he also, with his gun, he shot the creature, hitting it once, and it like hissed at him. And then it fled in 3 long jumps over 50 feet. So, and then about 2 weeks later, he saw it again by the train tracks close to where he lives, and they recorded cries that it was making. Some other people recorded some cries. So, this is one of these cryptid creatures that very likely could have been an actual creature. Don't think this guy is making up the story. He could be. But I think that this is probably a mistaken identity of another creature. And we'll talk about that. First, let me show you. I do have just an artist's rendition of the Enfield creature. Besides this one, this is not an eyewitness sighting, but this is kind of more like what the gentleman described. So again, when we show images and videos here, viewer discretion is advised. These are sometimes kind of scary. So there is the artist rendition of the Enfield monster. As you can see, it's got the round pink eyes. It definitely is it's standing up with its 3 feet, and also has short little arms, and definitely looks like it could jump. So this creature didn't attack him, but it definitely got out of there after he shot it. So one of the stories, some people thought that it might be some sort of wild ape, but there was also reports that a guy a year earlier had a pet kangaroo, and it had escaped. And the experts that looked into all the information, they determined that this was either some sort of wild ape or a kangaroo. And definitely, I definitely lean on the side that this was that pet kangaroo that had escaped and was just trying to live out in the wild. And he had the misfortune of coming to this guy's house. So, and why do I think it was a kangaroo? Well, he said it had 3 legs, and in the dark, I suppose a kangaroo, it is standing up on its 2 legs, and then it has that big tail that it kind of uses as a leg. And of course, they have 2 little short arms, and they do have big eyes. They are about 4.5 feet tall and grayish in color. So, and plus the fact that in 3 jumps, it jumped over 50 feet. And I didn't know kangaroos, they do make noises. So there's another clue. So I definitely feel like this creature was that pet kangaroo that escaped. And there was actually case studies done that mass hysteria can make people think they saw other things than what they actually saw. So I think there was a creature. I don't think it was an alien. I don't even think it was an ape. I do think it was just this pet kangaroo that had escaped a year earlier. And I think the guy gave a really good description, and that definitely sounds like a kangaroo. Now we do have video. I want to show just an example of some of the weird noises that a kangaroo can make. And now when you watch this, just imagine this being at night and you're out there thinking you saw something and you hear these noises. So let's go ahead and run that video. Okay, yeah. And kangaroos make a lot of different noises too. That was one of the better noises I could find. Really strange noises that come from kangaroos. So they also do some screams. They do a little chirping, kind of. Very interesting animal. So what do you guys think? What was the Enfield monster? Was it an alien? Was it like an ape? Like a wild ape? Or do you think it was this kangaroo that had escaped? Now, we always like to look closely at these creatures and kind of dig into the like the Easter eggs of the card, I'd say. So it says date of birth, April 1973, so that coincides with the story. The place, Enfield, Illinois. It says, while Enfield monster is in the arena, it must be chosen as a target for, okay. Its attack is called toe gouge, and that's kind of funny because I didn't bring this out earlier, but there was another person that said they saw the creature and that it had shredded his tennis shoe. So that's kind of like, I think, the reason behind that attack there. And the flavor text is really good. It says, this poor beastie alien was simply admiring some rose bushes when it was fired upon. So that is definitely the story of Henry McDaniel when he encountered that creature out in his yard. So really cool card. Really glad I got to dig into a little bit of the backstory to find out something about the Enfield monster and find I think we've kind of come close to figuring out what this was. I don't think it was an alien. I do think it was a kangaroo that had escaped. It could have been some other type of creature. When things look weird in the dark, that's all I'll tell you. Like if you're out there looking for something, you're going and you hear weird noises, your mind is going to play tricks on you and you're going to see things probably. But the important thing is, what do you guys think? What was the Enfield monster? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. And just like always, keep your eyes out.